The Matric Dance is an event we look forward to from the moment we start high school. It's a rite of passage that marks the end of our school days, and most importantly, it's our moment to shine. Over the course of the series, we follow 13 very different but equally remarkable young South Africans as they prepare for the night of their lives. Namhlanje ku-Minite sidibana no Kayna-Leah ofunda Muizenberg High. Uthanda ukusebenzisa izandla ngokwenza i-sculpting, ukupeyinta, kunye noba yintoni na edibene ne-art.
My name is Kayna-Leah. I'm in Matric, grade 12D at Muizenberg High School. What I love the most about Muizenberg High School is the people. They're very energetic, loud, welcoming. Everyone seems to connect, everyone seems to get along with each other.
School has a fantastic ethos, very embracing, very inclusive. I find that the students that we send out are well-rounded students. We make sure through contextualized education I have a hard-working staff that believe in the children. So I do think that Muizenberg has put a child out there that can make a difference. And so we really focus very hard that the children mustn't just do an academic career, that when they go out, that they can find a job, they can hold their own, that they can believe in themselves. So that's what we believe at Muizenberg High.
My favorite subject at school is art and tourism. Art is absolutely my favorite thing to do. I love to do art. Tourism, I love to know more about the world, different people, and it fascinates me the most. What does art give me? Wow, that's a hard question. I would say sense of peace maybe, and it relaxes me in some way.
I've discovered over the years that in this community, the Matric dance is a massive thing. It really is the highlight of the year. They start thinking about it months in advance, terms in advance. And for Kayna, obviously, she hasn't always been at this school. She came in, I think, in grade 11, but she's become part of the fabric of the school, of the class in particular. And I think for somebody like Kayna, all the girls, but in particular the ones who work so hard, who are dedicated to the school and to their studies, even more so, because they've invested in themselves and their futures, and she's going to enjoy that evening. It's going to be a fantastic evening for her.
How I feel about the dance coming up, I'm actually very excited, a little bit nervous, thinking how is it actually going to all play out in the end, if anything's going to go wrong. So I've heard that a lot of people fall on the stairs there. But I'm actually very excited. My art, I get my inspiration from everything around me. Things I see or daily things I do in my life. Sometimes if I see people in a difficult situation, it inspires me to do artworks which makes people think how other people might feel. And my art teacher definitely inspires me with ideas, also pushes me to do something even greater.
I think the first word that comes to mind thinking about Kayna is dedication. She's a delightful girl. She loves her art. I think she'll make a success of anything simply because she doesn't let setbacks in her life stop her. She's not cutthroat in that way. She's just a very, very, very hard worker. She's had a lot of difficulties to get through and still come to school with a brave face and a smile. Sometimes you find kids flying off the handle when they go through the things she's had to go through. But that would never happen with her. She is in control of her emotions and her relationships with teachers and with her peers. She's a great kid, and she's wonderful to teach as well.
My greatest accomplishment, I would say, is definitely moving to Cape Town, because ever since I moved here, I got a job, I became into top 10. My life has just improved tremendously. My life before Cape Town was very different now. The town was very small. You never met anyone new. I feel I have more self-confidence. I know more who I am now than to what I would have known then.
Kayna-Leah came to us about 2 years ago. She is a well-rounded young lady. She is a hard-working student. She perseveres. Nothing gets Kayna down. She shines in the subjects where she can be part of the team. So I really want to say she's a team player, making sure all her work is done to the best of her ability. And that makes her really a very special learner.
So on the matric ball, on the dance, of the day of the dance, I was thinking that maybe we can have a breakfast.
I was actually going to plan at Mount Nelson for us to have a breakfast there and spend the morning before we all go off to get ready to the day.
But we're going to have to go early though.
Yes, we can. They open early. Their food is so nice.
Like early because
like 7 o'clock.
The theme is Japanese. You can see we've got our little fan going here. The invitations are being made up out of the fan, so they're going to each receive a little fan like this with the invitation connected to that. And then all the decor on the tables will obviously have a whole Oriental theme and lanterns and all that sort of thing.
how I'd want the dance to be like, definitely like magical. I would want to feel like I'm in a fairy tale because I mean it's your one chance where you actually get to dress up and be something absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. My circle of friends, they can get quite shy around people, but on their own they're very energetic and bubbly. We like to joke, we have a lot of things in common in like art, we just connect. Somehow we complete each other. One will be more energetic than the other, and will be more quiet, responsible, which like we completely connect, we balance each other out.
I would describe Kayna as someone that's very outgoing. With like a short time that I've known her, she's very outgoing, very outspoken, she talks a lot. She has a great sense of style. If you didn't know Kayna the way I know Kayna, you'd probably think that she is like very like stuck up sort of. But she's a really nice person because I've gotten to know her.
I'm going to miss most about school is seeing my friends every day. I won't be able to get to chat to them every moment when something exciting happens.
Kayna's strangest habit is worrying all the time. All the time she worries about every little thing. She's not just relaxed and not thinking about anything. She's always something's on her mind, something she's stressing about. She like runs everywhere, checking is this right, and I find it really funny about her.
The most interesting things that we've got up to this year, me and my friends, would probably be going to the National Art Gallery in Cape Town. We saw most of our matric syllabus there, which was quite fascinating. We took pictures and climbed Lion's Head as well. This year, I would say, is definitely a special year for myself. As being matric, I get to do so much more in the school itself, being a matric, getting more privileges. I get to go to a dance, which will be absolutely wonderful. The exams are so stressful. It's tiring, it's so long, you have to study for so many hours. I mean, in general, it's going good, but it takes your time tremendously. What goes through my mind when I think about next year is actual excitement. So I'm trying something new, I will be on my own, I get to try absolutely new things, I can be whatever I want to be. I'm actually quite intrigued to know what could ever happen. It's 4 weeks to go until my matric ball and I still haven't found size 3 gold strappy shoes. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
uKayna-Leah wafudukela eMuizenberg kule minyaka emibini edlulileyo ezohlala nomama wakhe. Utata nobhuti wakhe basahlala eGeorge.
I moved to Cape Town because my parents got divorced, and during that time I first stayed with my dad for 3 years because it was quite difficult to get in the school year into Cape Town, especially transferring. Eventually got into a school year because there's more job opportunities after school. My relationship with my parents, I would say, I had a good relationship with both of them.
Okay, yeah, some photos of Kayna when she was younger. She was about 12, yeah. Quite different to what she's now. Bit of a tomboy with a skateboard and the shorter hair. And that's her when she was, I think she was about 8 or 9, had stitches. She tripped as she was walking into school and she bumped her head open and it was bleeding.
Kayna, in a nutshell, is a perfectionist, hardworking, dedicated. When she starts something, she'll work all night to finish it. Projects are always done on time. She can stress, a real stress ball. But the more she stresses, the more you know a project or anything's going to be done. So she's a delightful child. Couldn't have asked for a better child.
I'm close with my mother. She's my best friend. We share everything together. I mean, I'm quite honest with my mother. We don't really fight. I mean, if we do, we make up very quickly. I have one brother. It's the only sibling I have. We're quite close. We look like twins. Everybody assumes that we're twins.
We are about 2 years apart in age. I live with my mom and her boyfriend and his brother. It's quite of a different family situation. And yeah, we're also fairly close. We've been living there for about a year now together.
She stresses about everything. So yes, definitely, she's stressing about the matric dance. Is her hair going to come out perfect? Is her makeup going to be perfect? Is her dress going to be perfect? Is everything going to be perfect?
I stress for no reason. I'm a complete stress fanatic. Even though I know it's going to work out, I just stress until I know that it's done and everything's going. And sometimes I would say stress gets me going. One of the problems I have is dermatitis. It's a rare skin disease. It's usually hereditary, but it's not contagious. Nobody else can get it. You're definitely born with it. Mine only came later out in life, about last year, December. And it usually goes all over my face, under my eyes, on my mouth, on my chest and on my arms. It's quite painful because it makes your skin swollen and red. And in the hospital I go to Groote Schuur. The reason why I go to Groote Schuur is because I don't have money to afford to go to any other hospital, because it's quite expensive. If you have dermatitis, it's very expensive skin disease, I'd say, because most products and help and treatments is quite pricey, and Groote Schuur is quite for free. The only thing you do pay for is a small fee every time. It's 35 Rand, and I mean they're quite good. Their care is excellent, and it's just the long wait that's pretty much the struggle. The best time is to go at 4 in the morning, because otherwise, even though you have an appointment, they only help the first 50. And if you go at 4 in the morning, the best chances that you'll get out of there is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a bit of a struggle, but I cope. I cope with it, definitely. Pressures about going to the dance, I'd say definitely waking up and my face looks terrible, or my dermatitis acts up on my face and I look like somebody punched me. Or, yeah, definitely, that would be the worst, is if my skin just looks terrible on that day. And then the photos, it's like, don't take any photos.
And there's a photo of her with her brother and her father. And that's when she was in a bit of a rocket chic stage on her BMX, playing around with her brother's guitar.
I constantly miss my father with him not being here. He's very spiritual. He uplifts me, motivates me. My dad hasn't seen the dress yet. I would like to keep it a surprise and show him once it's fully done. I think it'll be a little bit more exciting and surprising for him as well to see me fully dressed and just a pre-shot. My dress is almost done. I'm having it specifically made. I had a picture idea of what I got from it, but I changed it up myself, sort of out of my own idea and how I'd like it. So it's a lot unique and not just someone else's idea. My hair and makeup I'm a little bit worried about because I don't know what I'm going to do, but I've got pictures, I have ideas. Clutch bag I've almost got, I just can't decide which one I sort of want. Don't want too blingy. 2 weeks ago until my matric ball, and my gold clutch bag hasn't arrived yet. I hope it arrives here in time.
Ufika kwakhe eKapa wayengazi nomnye umuntu, wabona ukuba makafumane umsebenzi azodibana nabantu kwaye enze imali. Ukungena kwakhe kwindawana yaseCalc Bay wavele waziva esekhaya.
We employed Kayna. She came into the shop with her CV. She just had something, sparkly personality, and that's why we employed her.
Kayna's got a very classy style, I would say. She's got an eye for pretty things.
The inspiration for my dress I got from watching James Bond movies.
I think she's going to look very sexy in that low back, gorgeous, silky satin dress.
Kayna showed me the matric dress, a very beautiful color that just complements her face.
I've got the blonde hair.
I just decided to do a little something for her. She's quite close to my heart. We just made a little goldy filigree thing that goes with it. It's going to look stunning.
What goes through my mind when I think of the matric dance is, first of all, stress, thinking of what is it going to be like, but I definitely know it's going to be beautiful and it's going to run beautifully. The school always has a successful matric ball dance. I've never heard anyone complain about it, but the only thing I'm stressed about is how do you get out, when must you get out, does the driver drive all the way in, what do you do? I'm scared my dress might be a bit long and my heels are not too high and I'll trip, they'll be awful, very embarrassing, don't want that to happen. 1 week to go until my matric ball. I'm so excited. Today is the day of the dance. My mom's coming with me because mine had surprised me. They're going to do my makeup and my hair for me. It's quite exciting.
I took the day off because we've got a lot to do today. First I've got to take her for her nails, and then we're going to go to the hotel where she's going to get her hair and makeup done. And we had to go pick up her dress as well, which I haven't seen yet, so that's going to be a big surprise. So I'm looking forward to see that.
I feel a little anxious, a little bit excited, nervous, but I just can't wait for the time.
My matric dance was quite a few years ago, but it was just a lovely experience. And that I went for a different theme, sort of a Spanish look.
I-Night ne-Sun Square zidibene ukuze zizonika uKayna-Leah i-surprise yokwenza i-makeup nokulungisa inwele.
Hey, look at this. When I arrived at the hotel, how I felt was, this can't be real. Wow. They went through so much effort. It was unbelievable. Just being at the hotel itself just felt so new to me. So it was actually a really great experience. Hi, I'm Kayna.
I'm Kayla. Nice
to meet you. This is what I'd like to do for my eye makeup.
Awesome. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. What color is your dress?
My dress is burgundy.
Okay.
So, but my purse is sort of bronzy, so this will go a lot more with my purse.
Cool. Let's get started.
I-Night incedise ngokufumana i-cream ezokhusela ubuso bukaKayna-Leah bungabi na-allergic reaction. Hayi, no James Bond angathatheka apha.
For Kayna-Leah's eyes, I use bronzy colors. I use these colors because her eyes are blue, so in order to make them pop.
I like the whole James Bond chick look. The stylist was struggling with my hair because it's extremely straight. It just refuses to be in curls. We had to use a curling iron, lots of hairspray.
I curled it to the side, but more loose curls because her hair is so long and straight.
Hopefully it stays, I'm praying, but I love it. Getting my makeup done by a professional was so amazing. I felt like a movie star, celebrity, waiting to just go to the red carpet.
I stayed away from dark shades on her lips. I didn't want to draw too much attention away from her eyes. Her eyelashes really look fake, but they're actually natural. They're so beautiful. I've never seen such long eyelashes in my life. Okay, I'm finished. Would you like to take a look?
Yes, please. Oh wow, is this even me? Oh wow. Thank you so much.
Do you like it?
This is amazing. I can't believe this is me. Those eyelashes. Are they mine?
Ngonge veg. Amanye amantombazana angabhatala imali ezinkulu ukufumana ezo.
My makeup is absolutely gorgeous. It's so stunning. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, is this me? Is this Kayna? Is this real? I've never ever in my life worn makeup like this, and it looks absolutely stunning.
I'm extremely happy, and I hope she has the most amazing time at a matric dance.
uKayna-Leah uphuma ehotel umama wakhe emlungisa apha naphaya nje okokugqibela.
How I'm feeling about tonight is quite anxious. I can't actually wait to see how I look in the dress.
Yes. Now, thank you for a big surprise. Bushes for the night. It's from my night.
It's just the same color as my nails.
It's going to look beautiful.
It's perfect. The whole entire day I was just thinking, like, how am I going to look? How am I going to look? And so far I'm actually quite pleased. I'm very excited. All I want to do now is just get in that dress.
Oh wow. Okay. Sure. Wow.
Lovely stuff, man.
Beautiful. I saw her coming down. It made me actually proud, very proud. It actually makes me want to cry. I think she looks absolutely stunning and beautiful. I'm very proud of her.
I think my mom was so overwhelmed. I don't think she ever thought that I'd ever get this matric ball that I've ever dreamed about. We've always had a bit of a struggle to get everything, because I mean it's so hard to find size 3s and just to find the right dress. And the fact that I could actually wear everything that I wanted, everything I needed, I think it completely pleased her. She was just so happy to see the fact that I was happy and enjoying myself.
This is the first time I saw the dress, and it's just, oh, I don't know, the slit and the whole thing on the side, and just everything. It was so sleek. It's like a Bond dress. I'm really amazed by it.
When I saw Kayla for the first time tonight, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, is that really her? She's always just in slacks or shorts or whatever. And it's just a transformation. It's like totally different. I've never seen her like this before.
When I saw her, I was absolutely blown away by her, the simplicity and the plainness, but stunning. The color, the cut of the dress, it's absolutely unusual.
When I saw her come down, she looked absolutely fantastic. Like, I was blown away by the color and the makeup and the whole look of what she wore, what she's wearing now. I think she'll get everyone's attention.
Okay mantombazana, phezani ngoku lixesha loba wait akhaphe uKayna-Leah neyona tshomi yakhe enkulu uKirsty kwi-dance.
The arrival is a little bit of a big deal because in a way it's your first impression. Everyone kind of sees how you're actually going to be in the evening, and no one has ever seen you like this, so in a way it's a little bit of a shock, but in a good way.
When I saw her, I was like, she's gorgeous. She looks really beautiful. What stood out for me was her makeup and her jewellery and her dress.
What made the matric ball so special is seeing my friends in their dresses. I was absolutely amazed. They looked stunning. I felt like I was in a fairy tale. It was like the best thing I could have ever had or asked for. What I'm nervous about is actually entering the event. I'm so nervous to see what everyone's going to think and be, oh wow, is this Kayna? And actually just being there. The best moment of the matric ball for me, I think, was definitely arriving. Just seeing everybody's faces, just everybody just acting so wild. It was amazing. What I think tonight's going to be like is, actually I have no idea. I'm picturing a whole red carpet feel to it, like a celebrity. I know the theme is Japanese, so I'm quite curious to see how they're going to incorporate it. I honestly think we're going to have so much fun.
Kayna's a good date because she doesn't make the atmosphere awkward. She likes to talk, and I really like that.
It's something that shows that you've grown up. It's your maturity. It's the final time of your matric year. It's the only time you get to see the people all together for once. Your last chance to actually have a dance, be together. I think what's going to be the best part of the evening is just everyone actually being together, enjoying the evening, sitting with each other, socializing, and actually just experiencing the matric ball as a group. The matric dance is mostly everything I expected. The decor was amazing, the food was divine, and just everything fell together so nicely. My skin at the moment is not feeling too bad. I definitely think the creams that I use definitely helped. If I did not have those creams, my skin would be worse off at the moment. The stresses through the day was really in the morning mostly, just wanting everything to fall into place and the worry that it might not. But in the end, it just worked out perfectly. One thing I really enjoyed today was getting my makeup done and my nails and my hair. I'm ever so grateful for My Night for helping me. I could have never had such a successful matric ball without them. It honestly made it special for me. I felt it quite touching how everyone is so together, and it felt almost like family in a way. I've never been pampered in my life like that. I felt like a princess, almost like a Kardashian in a way, being spoiled through the day, getting followed by cameras. It was the best thing I could have ever asked for. And I'm definitely going to miss it. The music in the beginning was quite entertaining, Chinese Oriental. I did not expect that at all. It was sweet, but different, I could say. But now it's quite nice, it's pumping. What I thought about the teacher's dance was actually a little bit hilarious in a way. It was just out of nowhere, but it was sweet though. You can see they definitely enjoyed themselves, and I guess that's what counts.